So for part 2, this is the editing and all that section. As I said, I'm getting ready to publish my first book. It's only a 44-page ebook on photography. It is a list of 500 exercises and tips on how to renew creativity in photography. And it has taken several months to complete. It's been almost a year since I wrote it, and it took about 2 weeks to write, and it's taken the rest of the time for editing. Mostly because the lady who is editing for me has had a really busy year. She's editing for free, and she just hasn't had enough time to get it done sooner. But then a good part of it was also the actual editing. You will hate editing. The first time that somebody edits your work, and especially if they use red, you're going to see more red than black if you're writing in black when you write your work. But it's very intimidating the first time that you see your work edited, and it takes forever to actually get it done. So how it works is you write your rough draft. I read through mine to look for basic typos and all, and then I sent it to my editor. She read through, saw what needed to be changed, wrote it in red, sent it back to me. I fixed what I could, sent it back to her. She read it through again, added things, changed things, told me I needed to change things, sent it back. She told me what I needed to add into it, I added that in, sent it back. She changed what needed to be changed there, she sent it back to me, and then we both caught a bunch of typos that I made because apparently my hands just don't cooperate with the keyboard, and we fixed those. Then finally we were ready to publish, and somebody caught a typo in the cover. I changed the cover 3 times because it didn't fit right. It just wasn't a good cover. But it took 3 times to get it right, and then I made a typo on the cover, so we had to change that. It should be published this weekend, but it's taken, as I said, almost a year. A typical novel takes a year to edit, and then it can take another year to find an agent. I'm self-publishing since it's just on Amazon, so I'm going to have to do all the promotion myself. Now, if you find an agent, then they'll help you find a publisher. And once you find a publisher, the hardest thing is getting an agent because it can take a year. You send out letters, you send out your manuscript, and they might reject you after a year. But so self-publishing is also an option with a print book. You can buy prints on CreateSpace, and then it's your job to get them sold. Whereas if you get a publisher, then they sell it for you. There's not much else I can tell you right now. Since it's not quite published yet, I will try to make another video after just to tell you how it all goes. And when I get farther into my novel editing, then I'll tell you how that goes too. If you have any questions, ask below. And if you have any comments, tell me. If you want me to shut up and tell me that I'm a horrible writer and that I should never write again, you can tell me, though I'd rather you not. And I would really like you to buy my book when it comes out. I couldn't resist slipping that in there. So you have a great day. Bye.